How is everyone doing? I would like to take this time and opportunity to give all thanks and praises to my Creator of the heavens and earth, GAYEBOH, in my local tribe. That's how we call the name of the Creator. You know, it's a lot of things that grind my gears about the Bible itself, but what really grind my gears is the New Testament. The New Testament contradicts itself so bad to the point where you have to ask yourself, one minute Jesus is saying this, the next minute Jesus is saying that. Meaning there's one writer, but they're trying to make it seem like there's two different people. You understand? What you gotta understand is, out of all the prophet that the Creator have rose out of the children of Israel, Moses, Joshua, Gideon, even Cyrus, he was not from the children of Israel. But out of all those prophets, even King David, King Solomon, nobody has received so much praise than Jesus Christ. And it's ridiculous. How can one name be greater than the name of the Creator? How can one name be greater than the Creator? How can the Son receive more praises than the Creator? It's absurd. And it's disrespectful to the Creator. But I'm going to give you some verses because this lesson is not going to take long, because this is really grinding my gears, you understand? Because everywhere you go, that's all I hear, even amongst the children of Israel, the ones that they call the Hebrews. That's all they talk about. Yahshua, Yahweh Shai, that's all they talk about. And it's grinding my gears and it's making me insane to the point where you guys are not reading the book to get an understanding for yourself and ask the Creator to give you understanding. But you blaspheming in the name of the Creator. You put in an idol in front of the Creator. You put in Jesus in front of the Creator. But you see nothing wrong with that. Jesus get more praises than the Creator, but you see nothing wrong with that. Where you are, you will not share your husband or your wife to another person, but here you are sharing the Creator glory with another man. How can Jesus receive more glory than the Creator? People don't even care about the Creator no more. All they care about is the Messiah. But let me get to this verse. Okay? I'm going to read from, this is from Matthew, St. Matthew's, verse 4. St. Matthew's chapter 4, verse 10. Okay? This is Jesus talking to you right now, okay? This is Matthew, St. Matthew's, chapter 4, verse 10. Then said Jesus unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Let me read that verse again for you stiff-necked, hard-headed. They can't seem to understand. You understand everything else in the world, but you can't understand simple English. You know every word, every slang in the world, but you can't understand simple English. St. Matthew's chapter 4, verse 10. Then said Jesus unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. If you only serving the Creator alone, how do you have time to serve Jesus? Why do you have time to close your prayer saying in Jesus' name? You're blaspheming the Creator. You're putting a man in front of the Creator. But let's keep going. Okay? This is St. Matthew's again, chapter 6, verse 24. Okay? No man, this is Jesus talking to you now. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. That's your Jesus, the one that you put in front of the Creator. That's him talking to you saying you cannot serve two masters. So how are you closing your prayers saying in Jesus' name? You're stealing, Jesus is stealing the Creator's glory. But let's keep going. Okay? This is where it came. This is the discrepancy, okay, of the New Testament. 1 minute in John 3:16, Jesus said, I die for the world. Now, this is the other Jesus talking to you. We on St. Matthew's again, chapter 15. I'm reading from verse 23. St. Matthew's chapter 15, verse 23. But he answered her not a word, and his disciple came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she cried after us. Verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. I am tired of you people blaspheming the name of the Creator, putting an idol in front of the Creator, and you see nothing wrong with that. But let's keep going. This is Mark chapter 7, verse 7. Mark chapter 7, verse 7. Howbeit in vain do they worship me. Jesus telling you, you are worshiping him in vain. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teachings for doctrines, the commandments of man. For laying aside the commandments of God, ye hold the tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other suckling like things ye do. But this is my last verse. This is where the other Jesus is telling you, I am the Alpha and the Omega, which meaning the beginning and the ending. But I thought the Creator is the beginning and the ending. I thought the Creator that created Jesus is the beginning and the ending. Let's go. Revelation chapter 22, verse 13. This is your other Jesus talking to you. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. My people see nothing wrong with that. I'm delving in deep into the New Testament because I am so sick and tired of you people blaspheming in the Creator, putting a man in front of the Creator. The Creator gonna raise whomever the Creator wants to raise up to lead his people out of captivity. But you guys have this so-called brainwashed Messiah in your head. Needs to get it out. And pray to the Creator of the heavens and earth alone, and him alone, and no one else. Thank you. Because I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of people, man. I'm tired of people. People are so stupid, man. Like they don't understand simple English. Thank you.